Hi, it's Johnny, and this is my first time watching the Express Yourself video by Madonna. Pretty sure I've not seen this before, because someone said it's inspired by Metropolis, and I don't remember seeing any Madonna video that's got anything to do with Metropolis, so I'm guessing I don't know this one. The album version I know, because I reacted to that album on Patreon a couple of weeks ago. The song I kind of know in life, just I've heard it before. What I'm hoping to get to at some point is a version that sounds anything like the one she did on that MTV Awards thing. So if this is anything like that, I'll be very happy indeed. Okay.
Cause I got something to say about it, and it goes something like this. Don't go for second best, baby. Put your love to the test. You know you got to make him express how it feels, and baby, then you know your love is real. You don't need diamond rings or 18 karat gold.
Is she the boss? Is she in charge of the guys? Ed Harris. I love how this sounds. Awesome. Okay, we've got the suit, we've got the chain. Cool. Excellent! That's the bit I wanted. That little bass line that goes down. I'll come back to that. Holy fuck. Okay. Interesting.
What you need is a big strong hand to lift you to your higher ground. Make you feel like a queen on a throne. Make him love you till you can't come down. And when you're gone, he might regret it. Think about the love he wants.
No way, no way.
To carry on.
Oh my god. I'm loving this remix, it's amazing. Respect yourself. Okay. Without the heart, there can be no understanding between the hand and the mind. Maybe I'll stumble over trying to explain that in a minute. Also, at the end, I love the way she said respect yourself. I wonder if that's like a Staple Singers reference or something. Anyway, that is one of the sexiest music videos I've ever seen in my life. I challenge anyone to watch that and not be turned on by at least one part of it. That was just insane. Plenty of wet, shirtless, muscular, half-naked guys wrestling in the factory. You've got Madonna crawling along the floor, drinking milk out of a bowl, tipping it over her shoulder and it goes on the guy's face. She's chained up in a bed. She's like the most dominant, submissive person I've ever seen. It's like she wants to do both at the same time, which kind of ties in with what one of you guys was saying to me, or a few of you have said, about the masculine feminine thing. It's like she's happy being feminine, but she's also interested in the masculinity too, and she doesn't want to just leave that to the guys. She wants to embody that as well. It's like that with the dominant submission thing. She kind of does both. It's amazing what she does. Great video too. I've just looked it up and I didn't realise this was a Fincher one. So yeah, obviously influenced by Metropolis. I have seen that, but it was a long time ago. And that was back in the days when I used to smoke quite a lot. So I really don't remember very much about it. Something about a robot, big city. Honestly, I don't remember the plot to that one at all, but some of the images did make sense. I kind of understand how that was related to that. Apparently this quote at the end is from that movie. So yeah. Kind of makes sense. I'll have to watch it a few more times to really get into the meaning of everything. But if you want a few disconnected thoughts, with all the darkness and the strangeness that's going on, with that guy that looked like Ed Harris, but I don't think it was. But he seemed to be the boss, or he seems to be like the leader of this whole thing. But never once did I feel like Madonna was in peril. It just felt like she was kind of above everything, or she was in charge in some way. There was just some quality about her that was very powerful, obviously. I haven't seen the Blonde Ambition tour yet. That'll be on Patreon in September. But what I did like is how similar this was to what she did at the MTV performance around the same time. So we had the suit, we had the gold chain, we had the bits where she was dancing in silhouette. And musically, I just loved it. I felt like the album version was great, but the difference here, I think, was no trumpets, probably a better bass line, which I just love. I've been waiting to hear that properly since that performance, so it's so addictive. Often I'll just walk around with that in my head. Just that bass line going round and round. I obviously haven't got time to break down every single thing in that video, but one last thing I found interesting, that might mean nothing or might mean something, is the guy had, he had maybe like a little jazz quartet, like a live jazz band behind glass, and he can kind of turn it off and on again, so I think he kind of watched them play for a bit and they kind of moved around, and then he turned the lights off and they kind of went back to sleep or something. I don't know what to make of that bit yet. Tell me if it means anything to you. Oh, and lastly, I said it might be a reference to the song Respect Yourself. It might also be a reference to the song Express Yourself. The Charles Wright song that NWA sampled. I'll try and put it in now. So again, that's why I love Madonna's music and videos so much. They spur you on to think of so many different things. The videos sent my mind off in about a million directions. The music too, the lyrics, the quotes at the end. It's so rich. It's so packed full of stuff. Amazing. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, and please check out the Like a Prayer reaction on Patreon. Thanks, bye.